Cancer is not a disease of a patient. It is a disease of the family. Both the patient and the caregiver go through many cycles. They go through a lot of stress, from physical stress, mental stress, financial stress, social pressures. So it is extremely important for a cancer patient that besides having a good physician to take care of the patient and help him through the process of cancer, that they have support systems.
I think that's the hardest job in the world, because a caregiver is basically the person that takes everything in. The caregiver is the one that brings the patient to the hospital, to the doctor's appointments, is there when the patient is sick, is there when, they need their daily living activities. And it takes a lot, because the caregiver, there's a lot of emotions and there's a lot of problems and feelings that go into a caregiver that sometimes they can't express because they always have to be strong. So the caregiver becomes the strong extension of the patient, and they become the communicator for everybody else. However, sometimes caregivers get lost in that shuffle of taking care of a patient.
It's clear that patients who have a strong support system at home are able to embark on the therapies much better than patients who do not.
A caregiver is vitally important in the management of a cancer patient today. As I mentioned, they go through a lot of stress from emotional, physical, financial, and the caregiver can continue to support the patients through this difficult process.
So I always encourage patients to ask their caregivers to come in and be an extra set of ears to listen to what we're talking about. Especially on that first visit, it's overwhelming. Just the diagnosis of cancer is overwhelming, not to mention all the various therapies that patients may have to undergo. And it's helpful to have a caregiver be there to remember the things that the patient forgets. Later on, when patients are feeling tired, fatigued, or nauseous, those are the times when the role of the caregiver becomes very, very important.